Now here I have my completed takeoff of this building, and I can look through all of my quantity information here inside the quantification workbook, and where you have wrapped up totals. But if I wanted to be able to look at this in Excel, you can go ahead and export your quantities to Excel, and it goes ahead and exports everything. It'll ask you if you want it to open up right away, and I'll go ahead and say yes. And we'll notice here that it'll give us several different tabs of information. And so you have all data, resources raw, and then a pivot table for the resources, items raw, and a pivot table, and then groups raw and a pivot table. We're going to focus in on the groups raw, groups pivot table. And so in here, if you've ever worked with pivot tables, they're really powerful tools for summarizing data. And so I can come in here and I'm going to make some adjustments here on what columns are showing, and turn off some of these so it's simpler to see. And okay, and now I can also insert a slicer. We're going to do that for group 1, group 2. We'll do that. So group 1, and then our group 2 slicer. And so what we can do here, a slicer works basically, it's a quick filter. And so I'm going to just look at my finishes. And within that finishes, I could even slice it further to just look at acoustical ceilings. And you can see right here I have 168 square feet of acoustical ceilings. And you can also get some subtotals within here just by right-clicking and say subtotal group 2. And you could also collapse this entire field. And you can see just your totals here. So acoustical ceilings 168, chipboard ceilings 13,652 feet, and then some special. And so you can really get around your data very quickly and easily through these pivot tables. And of course you can format everything as well to be easier to read. And so for instance, I'm going to select my entire pivot table and change the units, or sorry, the number formatting to this format. And so that's more how I like it.